it had lost me there. It's Monday. It's time for Monday making vlogs. Today, I've just done the school run. I have just done a couple of rows on these, off one of these. So I was winding up the wool yesterday, but now I'm going to get my coat on and go for a walk because I'm having my hair cut because this needs it. I've got a haircut and I've got a dentist appointment, so I'm going to walk down to Main Street, have my hair cut. I've got maybe half an hour between, so I'll probably go to the cafe and get a drink and take my book and I'll do some reading, or I might pop to the library, do a bit of shopping. I might do that. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put this away. I'm not taking it with me. And I'll take you on my walk with me. Okay. I'm back from the hairdressers and the dentist. My hair is really flat and it was windy, so it's all over the place. But I did call in at the library. I got Minnie a book because she just finished one by this author, and so she wanted another one, so I managed to find that at the library for her. I also got myself this one, which is Weather by Jenny Offill. I don't know what that's about really, but it looked quite interesting. And I also got The Mad Woman's Ball. I'd seen some other people reading this online, so I thought I'd give it a go. And it's not too big. So yeah, that's what I did. Oh gosh, it's so flat, look. Anyway. Oh, hang on, what a message. Right, I am choosing something to eat. I was going to make this one pot chicken tikka and rice. I'm just seeing what it needs. I might do it, but just as like a mild curry, because Minnie, she doesn't like anything too spicy, and that's like a too spicy thing. But I might have a go at that anyway, just because I fancied having a go at that. So I'm going to write down what we have. I've just been out for a little meet up with my friend Rachel, who is This Nitty Life on YouTube. I didn't take my camera though, so apologies, there's no footage of that, but we were looking at her crochet squares for her Jethro cardigan and seeing how she could join them together, so that was quite fun. Right, so we need chicken thighs, onions, peppers, mango chutney. I'm going to be a bit late going shopping today because it's already 2 o'clock. Oh, it's 10 to 2. If I can hurry up and write my list and get going, then I should be okay. Could do with some ginger. Right. Okay, so I'm going to write the rest of my list and then I'm going to go shopping. Hello. Oh, Minnie's back from school. I'm just boiling the kettle. I'm going to have a drink. I have been working on these. So I showed you the yarn earlier that I was winding up. I actually winded that up yesterday. Which is it's this. Which is from Punk Rock Unicorn. Which I bought when I went to Amsterdam with my sister. And so we picked this out so she could have some socks with it. So this is the new design from Becky Dixon. Let me just put it on my hand for you. It's called That Precious Skein Sock. Let's focus. And it's got these loopy stitches, long stitches. It's really fun. So they end up being, it ends up being like a slouchy sock. So it says to do 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh, it says to do 7 repeats of this pattern, and I've done 4. So it's really nice. I'm enjoying them, and the yarn is lovely. It's 85-15 merino nylon. It's a bit softer than the normal that I'm used to. Oh, I did finish my, my Halloween socks. So I finished those yesterday. And so in the ends, I finished the heart blanket as well. I finished that at the weekend. So I'll be able to show those both in the next podcast. And I've decided I'm going to hold off on my on the colourwork sweater that I wanted to use, or the Tolster. I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to wait until Rebecca's new pattern comes out, which is called Kintra, which has a colourwork yoke. So I'm going to wait till that comes out and then maybe purchase that and make that sweater with a few other minis as well. So not just those neon ones, I might put some speckles in as well. So in the meantime, I think I might get that big ball of Aran down and cast on a Felix sweater, because I was going to do that, and I want another one because I wear the other one loads. So I'm going to put my socks down for the moment in this lovely bag. Oh, how cute is that? I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to get the stuff out for that why is it not looking at me? Yes, so I am going to get that yarn down and the needles and maybe cast on that sweater. But first, yes, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to make a cup of tea. Let's cast something new on. Hello. Right, I've got my iPad. I'm just going to use my my row counter app and add my new project, which is the Felix sweater. Oh, hang on, let me record this, then I'll show you what I'm doing. Where is it? Can't remember where it is. Oh, hang on. There we go. Record. So here it is, and I'm going to add a new project, Felix sweater number 2. It's knitting, import pattern. I'm going to go to my Ravelry library. I'm going to search Felix. There it is. Download the pattern, and I can see I need 5 and 6 needles. And there it is. Okay, so I've done that. For some reason I'd put on my other one to do it with 4s. 0.75. Right, okay. So I've got my yarn in here. There we go, I've taken the ball band off. So that's some Stylecraft Special Aran with wool. Alexa, off! Sorry, I'm just boiling some eggs. Stylecraft Special with wool. The colourway is Grey Jazz Nep. So that's fancy. I'm just going to check my last project to see if I did anything differently. I'm not gauge swatching because it's the same yarn that I used for the last one. Okay, so I used, got gauge with recommended, did a tubular cast on with 4mm needles. Yeah. Okay, so, yep, 4, 5 and 6. Let's see what I've got in here. What is anything being in use? So my 3.75 is in use, so I won't bother with that. I've got my 4s, my 5s and my 6 in here, so I'll use 4s. Get my cables and I'm going to cast on. I've got a smallish one, yes I have. What size did I make last time? No, I didn't say. Right, I'm just going to go check my project card from last time because I haven't written down the size that I made. I think it'll have been the second one because it could even be the first one. It's probably the second size. I normally do the second size in most things. Right, bear with me. Yep, so I did the size 2. Yeah, I did the size 2, so I'm going to do the same again because I like the fit of that one. I would have added some extra length into it because I always do. So I have my cup of tea. I need to take those eggs off and I'm going to watch I Call the Midwife because I'm way behind. So that's what I'm going to do. So, watch me go. I have cast on. I just did a long tail cast on because I couldn't be bothered. And I'm just starting the short rows. But I'm going to put it down now and go and make some dinner. So I shall take you in with me. Sorry for the lighting. Okay. So hang on. Right. So I have preheated the oven. My marinade is in. Right, so I need a casserole dish. It's a big one. So here's our ingredients. We've got an onion, some peppers, some garlic, a stock pot, some mango chutney, chopped tomatoes, coconut milk, ginger, basmati rice, and there's the marinated chicken. So, oh, and some curry powder as well. So I'm going to follow the instructions. I'm going to pop it all in here and we're going to make dinner. Okay, so it's done. It's in the oven. It cooks for another half an hour now. Alright, darling. Oh, thank you.
Ooh, eggs.
You can have an egg sandwich for your lunch tomorrow if you like.
Yay!
Don't let it cause needed that amount of joy. Right, what do you want to do? We've got half an hour till dinner.
I don't know. I don't know.
Should we do some diamond painting?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to do some diamond painting. I mean, it doesn't look quite like the picture, but I'm sure it'll taste nice. Hey guys! Sorry, I forgot to finish the vlog off yesterday, so this is Tuesday morning. I've just dropped off Minnie at school again, just having a cup of tea, and I've been trying to pick my book up, but then I remembered I had to do this and I have to edit the video, so I probably won't be reading my book. But yeah, we had dinner last night, which was that tandoori tikka chicken and rice thing, which was really, really nice. It didn't look much like the picture. I think I should have got more colour on the chicken and it would have looked a bit nicer, and maybe it didn't need quite as much liquid in because it was quite liquidy, but it tasted lovely. Minnie really liked it, so I'm glad I used the milder spices, so she really enjoyed it, and she's taken some leftovers in her little hot pot for school lunch today, so that's a win-win for that. Oh yeah, so I cast on so I'm wearing my Felix today, so I cast on my other one. I went for the long tail cast on because, to be honest, I just couldn't be bothered doing the I just wanted it casting on, and I didn't want to fanny about doing the tubular cast on. I mean, it does look lovely, like this has got it. It does look nice, but they don't have to be exactly the same, do they? So I'd cast on, and I'd done to this point where I'm at the moment, which is just after the short rows and the first round of increases. And I noticed that I'd missed one of the yarn overs right down at the bottom where the ribbon is, and I'd tried to redo it like by dropping down and picking it up, and I just made such a mess of it, so I pulled back to the start of the rib and did it all again. So I'm not really much further on than I would have been last night anyway, so yeah, so I've got 2 lots of the increases done. The yarn's looking really nice, all the colours are showing really cute, you can see. I'll show them properly on the next podcast obviously, but yeah, but it was starting to hurt my hand last night, so I had to stop. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm going to do a bit of editing if I have a chance to get it all done. I don't know what time it is because I'm off to meet a friend at about 10:30. Do I have anything else to tell you? Oh, I had finished some other books. Let me get my story graph up. I'd finished the Every Heart a Doorway, the audio book. Let me have a look. Where's my person? Yeah, Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna Maguire. I'd listened to that and it was good. It's quite gory, and I think it needed more from the world building. It was a bit, oh, this is happening, and no explanation about it. I still enjoyed listening to it, and I think it's an introduction into a series of books. So now I'm listening to the second one, which is called Down Among the Sticks and Bones, which is mainly about 2 of the characters that were in the first one. I also listened to Finn, which is a short story by Stephen King. It was like a special that was on errands, so you can only listen to it on there. I've got a trial at the moment for a month's free, so I'm using that at the minute. But I didn't really enjoy it. The man who was reading it, the story was quite interesting. It was quite clever. It was about a guy who was really unlucky and all these bad things happened to him. And he's mistaken for someone else. So I enjoyed the story. I do like Stephen King's writing. I've never listened to anything by him before. I've only ever read it with my eyes. Yeah, so it was good, but it was set in Ireland, and the man that read it was not Irish, but he was putting on an Irish accent, and it was kind of grating. Luckily, like I said, it was only a 58-minute long thing, so I didn't have to listen to him for ages. But yeah, every so often, like, you'd hear something and he was saying it wrong. And I mean, you know, I'm no expert in accents, but I know when it sounds wrong, and it sounded wrong. So I only gave it 3 stars, but mainly just because of the narration. So now I am listening to Down Among the Sticks and Bones. I'm still reading this, and I've also started Look and Booth by Jenny Fagan, which is like a gothic. I'm only a couple of chapters into it, because I'm reading that on my Kindle when I go to work. I'm not fully into that one yet, but it's about, I think the story is, let's see what it says on here. The Devil's Daughter rose to Edinburgh in a coffin to work as a maid for the Minister of Culture, a man who lives a dual life, but the real reason she's there is to bear him and his barren wife a child, the consequences of which curse the tenement building that is their home for 100 years. So I think it's all the different people that live in this house and deal with this curse, blah blah blah. So yeah, it sounds good. I've had it on my list for ages, and then it came up as the in the Patreon book club for Helen at Giddy Yarns. So I went, oh, I picked that because I've had it in my library for a while. So yeah, I'm going to be reading that. Okay, that's everything for now. I showed you the socks, didn't I? I've not done any more on the Huggerburst blanket other than another row, so that's not finished yet. Yeah, so I'm going to do some editing, and hopefully this will be up later on today. So, happy crafting, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!